Hey guys, I'm Rodin. I also go by Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be the weekly intuitive astrology reading for January 9th to the 15th. You can see that the vibe's a little different tonight. I'm doing it in the evening. I almost never record in the evening. The full moon Cancer has whipped my butt. My sleep schedule is really off. I don't know if this happens to you guys. I'm going to ramble a little bit. So for those of you who are new, like I do this sometimes, just flow with me. Just hang out. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like sometimes I go through periods where I'm either hermiting or like I'm just getting really tapped in, and I literally, my sleep cycle flips to where like when the sun is out, I'm like knocked out. I'm like passed out. And then the second the sun goes down, I'm awake and alert. Anyway, so I'm just kind of going through one of those phases right now. So I'm just trying to roll with it. But anyway, welcome. If you're curious about the website, social media stuff, everything is linked down below. The way this works, I'm going to go over the astrology portion for those of you who are new. I give you my 2 cents basically, like just what I think is going to be going on. I am an intuitive astrologer slash channeler, a lot of things. So when I talk about the astrology, it is just my understanding from the explicit meanings of different astrological aspects and placements, but also I channel messages via astrology as well. So there's gonna be some of that going on too. And then we're gonna go and pull cards for the collective and the elements. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna timestamp because I want to be better about that. All right, so, excuse me. We'll start at 150 for astrology. Okay, let's just dive right in. So, to summarize what's going down this week, first of all, we have 111 happening this week. On January 12th, Mars goes stationary direct at 8 degrees Gemini. It's finally here. Been talking about it for feels like forever, and it's finally here. It's crazy. And the day after that, actually on the 13th, Juno, the asteroid Juno, moves into Aries from Pisces. It's going to make things real fiery and interesting. A lot of leadership energy is coming in this week. A lot. There's going to be a huge shift in the middle of the week, like between the 11th and the 12th. Not just because we have the portal and because we also have the Mars transit, that's part of it. But yeah, I was just tapping into it when I was doing my notes for astrology, and it was just like, oh, I feel it. I feel the fire coming. I'm hearing the song I Feel It Coming by The Weekend. Yes! I wish I could play it right now, but YouTube is very, like, not so cool about playing music in your videos. Yeah, I'm hearing The Weekend, Feel It Coming. Feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it. This week, future thinking. That's probably the biggest takeaway for what's going to be going down this week. Our ability to see the path clearer of what's ahead. We've been getting little bits of clarity, and we just had the full moon in Cancer, which, like I said, it whipped my butt, made me very emotional, but it gave me a lot of clarity on myself anyway, and especially how certain things can interfere within relationships. And I think a lot of people have experienced that because it's also partly what full moon Cancer is about, but also some aspects that were contributing to that are also coming into this week as well. But I'm going to get there. But future thinking, the vision of the future, innovative thinking, groundbreaking leadership, liberation. Like this upcoming week is going to be very Aquarian, very Uranian, and very fiery. Okay, especially after the shift in the middle of the week. Okay, so brace yourselves for that. That's probably the biggest thing to be aware of. We're also going to have, kind of what I was mentioning before, opportunities to see how our own wounding and our own programming is really interfering with our relationships or our ability with collaborating with other people, being able to get out of our own way too. But that's more so in the beginning of the week. When we go through that shift in the middle, most of that's going to dissipate. We're gonna have some big transformation energy too. As a byproduct from full moon Cancer, with whatever full moon Cancer was highlighting for you, we're gonna have the opportunity to implement some changes or embrace some changes too. And I'm just gonna be honest, some of us are gonna have some towers, some of us are gonna have some shocks. It's just the nature of Uranus. Lilith is also playing a role in that. Pluto is also playing a huge role in that too. So just keep in mind that with all of this groundbreaking energy, future thinking, future sight, inspired energy, creative energy, this amped up energy for new directions, it's going to come with some changes, right? It's going to come with some transformations. And I think a lot of them are going to be voluntary. I don't think most of us will be caught off guard. I think some of us will be caught Clyde's just being a cat. I think some of us will be caught off guard. Okay. Um, freedom-based relationships. Yes, yes, yes. I've been talking about this, and especially in relation to the full moon Cancer, but also last week's energy, where we're having these opportunities, right, presented to us, where we can repeat karmic cycles. And for some of us, get into karmic situations, which again, it's karma is not a bad thing. Karmic is not a bad thing. We all have karma. We all got to deal with that sometimes, and it's part of learning, it's part of growing. Now, when you don't learn and you repeat things that you know you shouldn't be doing, that's when it's like, okay, it's becoming unnecessary. You've done it. Like, you've done it once, you've done it twice, you've done it 3 times. You don't need to do it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 times, right? You can choose a different experience. This is a time where we can see even clearer, even with Mercury retrograde, what that new experience actually is, what it really entails, what it really requires of us. It's just becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer as we move forward in time. Okay. But yeah, freedom-based relationships. This is huge. This is huge. Freedom-based relationships, relationships that are more about collaborating, forward thinking, embracing our uniqueness and embracing other people's uniqueness and letting them just be that, right? Breaking paradigms, breaking the programming, all of that stuff. I just want to say the word breaking over and over and over. Don't mind the kitty cat. Very highly evolved relationships. Some of us may have also been experiencing catalysts. I know, one of our favorite words, right? Whether you're a catalyst or you were dealing with a catalyst, definitely par for the course of the energy we've been in, and next week and this upcoming week is no different. Okay, so that's the gist of what's going down. Now, as far as the aspects that are contributing to this, the sun is in Capricorn right now and is going to be sextile Neptune in Pisces this week. This is a beautiful energy. I love this energy. This is helping with the future thinking, by bringing in a little bit more of amped up intuition and psychic awareness, but also creativity and imagination. And it's combining it with Capricorn, right? Which is literally like the long-term path, the long game, what we do in the physical to create a long-term vision, like the container for it, right? It's the container for visions. Like, think of like the zodiac wheel, right? So we have Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Capricorn is associated with both. It's like we take what we've learned, right? The higher education, ninth house. We take what we've learned, we take what we know, and we put it into a physical container to help contain our dreams, visions, Aquarius, right? Yes. And anyway, so we have this future thinking energy coming in there too. The psychic awareness is a huge part of that. So please pay attention to your dreams. Please take time for your intuition. In the beginning of the week, we still have this energy that I was tying to the full moon full moon Cancer, and last week's energy as it relates to Vesta. Vesta is another asteroid sitting in Pisces. Vesta has been asking us to take some solo time. Take a little solo time every day for your own spiritual practice, for self-care, recovery, creativity. It was for this past week. Sorry, my grammar's all over the place. Mercury retrograde's definitely been messing with my speech. So what's down there? Oh, sorry, coming back, squirrel. Vesta. Vesta's been asking us to take solo time because in this solo time, especially this last week, especially with the full moon in Cancer, we came into a deeper understanding of ourselves. We came into some intuitive hits, some downloads, and some clarity that we all have been, we all love and enjoy. Again, the clarity is only increasing. It's only amplifying with this upcoming week. But why did I want to bring up Vesta? Oh, this visionary energy. So yeah, future thinking. The next thing I want to mention, the North Node. The North Node is in Taurus at 10 degrees and is going to be trine Mercury this week. It's going to be strongest around that midpoint when we shift. Now, even though Mercury is retrograding, the fact that it's going to be trine the North Node, that brings in this vibe of future path. Whatever we've been struggling with Mercury retrograde, because this Mercury retrograde has definitely been a struggle. I know I'm not the only one feeling it. I mean, even just astrologically, it's been creating a lot of difficult aspects, like compared to a normal Mercury retrograde, especially under the full moon. Again, it doesn't have to be hard, but it's been part of what we've been experiencing. So whatever Mercury retrograde has been bringing up for you, and it's most likely has been in the realm of triggers. Sorry, there's so many things I wanted to say right there. It has been in the form of triggers. I'm going to talk about that in a second. This week, it's working with the North Node. Pay attention. Pay close attention this week to your intuition. Pay close attention to what is going on in your physical reality. What is your reality showing you about how you communicate, what your perspective is as regarding Capricorn in your life. Like, for example, Capricorn for you could be your second house. So how you view finances, how you view stability. It could be your fourth house, how you view family, how you view domestic life, how you view long-term loving supportive relationships. Like, what do those relationships look like to you? How have you been viewing them? How does it need to change, right? It's aligning with future doors, future pathways. This is all about the future this week. This is all about where we're going. This is all about where we're going. That's what's going on this week, okay? Now, regarding the triggers with Mercury retrograde, Chiron is also working with Mars, Venus, and Mercury, okay? It's actually sextile Mars and Venus, which is a great thing because Mars and Venus, which are also working very closely together, more so in the beginning of the week, they're going to be trine. Yes, trine. They're going to be trine, which means they're helping each other out, which means, again, this is more the beginning of the week than the rest of the week. It's actually strongest on Monday. It's this really beautiful, yummy energy that we bring to relationships, the balance of the masculine, feminine really working together within and without, right? So we can approach people with a little bit more of a gentility while we're also able to assert ourselves in a way that doesn't trigger people or is appropriate, and we can work with people better. It's presenting opportunities of collaboration and relationships, all kinds of relationships. But Chiron is also square Mercury, okay? Now, while these opportunities with people are coming up, it's an opportunity to get over some of our issues, okay? To get over some of our wounding as it relates to Aries, how we assert ourselves, how we take leadership, how we have like our own self-image. Do we believe in ourselves? Are we confident? Are we empowered? All of that stuff. Now, with the square to Mercury, the triggers will come up in these opportunities, and the triggers will involve communication. No question. You might feel like you're really struggling to get your point across. You might, and this is something you've already been experiencing because this has just been part of the energy at play, okay? So in all this future thinking, all this future-oriented energy, the paths are getting clearer, the paths are opening, you can see it, you can taste it, you're understanding it more, the confusion is alleviating day by day by day. Pay attention to what the triggers in your interactions with people are showing you about yourself, are showing you about what needs to change, what needs reflection, what needs review, what needs transformation, so you can embrace the future a little easier, so you can receive the future a little easier, okay? Yes. Now, Lilith. Let's talk Lilith a little bit. Lilith is in Leo at 0 degrees. It's opposing Pluto this week, which is in Capricorn, shocker, and is also trine Jupiter in Aries. So, that opposition to Pluto, it can create towers. It can create a feeling of crisis. And I want to say feelings. It doesn't mean it'll manifest in the physical. This could be all emotional, internal, like an emotional crisis. But everything in your physical reality is relatively fine. The point of these towers, of these shakeups, of these crises is to see what you're really afraid of. What are your deepest fears? What are your deepest insecurities? When you find your deepest fears and insecurities, you also find your deepest hopes, your deepest wishes. If any of you have been struggling with clarity with that, and Pluto's going to help with the changes and transformations when it comes to dealing with all of those things, okay? But it's challenging. But the trine to Jupiter is helping with the liberation. It's actually bringing in some optimism. It's bringing in some confidence. And that's a great thing when we're dealing with stuff like that. Okay, but just know that that is going down this week. Juno being sextile, the freedom-based relationships, thank you. So there are a few aspects this week that are contributing to embracing freedom-based relationships, highly evolved relationships, instead of choosing what you've always chosen, right? Not everybody's in that boat, but these are just opportunities. Excuse me, there's also opportunities to bring in spiritually evolved, like spiritual relationships, excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Spiritually inclined relationships, and catalysts if needed. if that's part of your journey. Okay. The sun is conjunct Pluto this week, more so towards the end of the week. Jupiter is also conjunct Juno, more so towards the end of the week once Juno moves into Aries. And throughout the entire week, Juno is sextile Pluto. What does all of that mean? Again, Juno is the asteroid of marriage, partnerships, protection of women. It's working with Pluto. It's working with Jupiter. The sun is also working with Pluto. That's a lot of transformation, okay? It's a lot of transformation on Pluto's behalf. Jupiter only amplifying this as well, and then bringing that together with Juno. Relationships, partnerships. Now, because I'm speaking about astrology and like really more so in this like broader way of looking at it, you know, typically astrologers would say it really only affects marriage. There's all kinds of partnerships. And in my opinion, if we're talking marriages, we're talking bonded relationships, and there's all kinds of those. Okay, so that's how I look at it. That's just to give you my 2 cents, okay? So we got change this week, big transformations this week, but groundbreaking, stepping into your power, liberating energy this week too, along with future thinking and being able to see the path ahead a little bit easier. Okay, it's an exciting week. Now, as far as like looking at your own charts for how to understand how this may affect you, first of all, my earth signs, you're gonna feel it. Earth signs, you're really gonna feel this week. Water signs, you'll feel it too. We still have the full moon Cancer energy, but there's a lot of Cappy still going on. So Capricorn's first and foremost, Taurus is second, and then Virgo's third. We'll be feeling the energies this week, especially if you have any Capricorn personal planets, like 20 to 29 degrees, because we have such a huge range for Capricorn. I mean, arguably 20 to 29, 10 to 29 degrees, arguably because Mercury, Sun, and Pluto, but 20 and 29 degrees for sure. Pisces, you will really feel this week as well. 20 to 29 degree Pisces placements. You'll really feel the energy of this week. Now, where to look in your houses, which is based off your rising sign for those of you guys who are new, for those guys who are newbies. Wherever you have Capricorn, first of all, I would just consider the whole house a Capricorn because it's such a wide range. But, and for some of you, this might be the same house. So I'm going to break this down for you. 20 to 29 degrees is where you're going to experience increased intuition, transformation, creativity, future thinking energy, okay? Supported by Taurus, 10 to 15 degrees. Taurus is going to be huge for that. Huge. Now, wherever you have like Capricorn 10 to 15 degrees is where we're going to get some more of like the ideas. It's where Mercury is at. So it's also going to be where we get some triggers. So for those of you where you have Capricorn 10 to 29 degrees all in the same house, these triggers are going to show you the way to your future, basically. Okay? How to attain it, what it looks like, what it, like everything. Okay? That's what's potential for this week. Again, supported by Taurus, 10 to 15 degrees, whatever house that is for you. Both of those houses will experience massive change. No question. No, Pisces, 20 to 29 degrees. This is the amped up intuition. This is where we're going to be feeling a little bit more psychically sensitive. And also we're going to be feeling a little bit more creative and imaginative and just really in tune with spirit and in tune with ourselves. It's a support house. Okay. We might see some relationships pop up. Excuse me. We might see some relationships pop up in that house as well. So don't be shocked if that happens. Now, one more thing. I wouldn't, words. Don't worry about it too much. But air signs, you're also going to feel the energy this week. Air signs, if anything, I feel like you guys are really relationship focused. Either that or oh my goodness. Focus on collaboration. But Gemini and Aquarius, 10 to 15 degrees. This is where Mars and Venus have been. With the fact that Mars is going stationary direct, God, I didn't barely even talked about that. Mars is going stationary direct on January 12th. We've been waiting for that shift for a while. I was even thinking about doing a reading on it. I don't have time, unfortunately. But yeah, Mars going direct. We're gonna feel the alleviation start to happen. It's like a rubber band, and I talk about this every time, but for my newbies, when we have a planet going stationary, when we have a planet going retrograde, it's kind of like taking a rubber band and like pulling it back with the energy. It gets tense, it gets tight, it slows down, and then we hold. And when we go direct, it's about the energy coming back. And then when post shadow's over, it's like there's so much more momentum at that point. Now, we are entering the post shadow period for Mars retrograde, which will end in March. I believe it's like mid or early March. I don't remember the exact date. I want to say the 8th or the 12th. It's been a bit since I looked at it, but March. March is when the post shadow ends. And so the post shadow is the time where we integrate the lessons that Mars retrograde has given us. What has Mars retrograde been showing you? Okay, better question. What happened or came into your life at the end of October? Was it big? Something big? Was it something unexpected? Was it something that was kind of hard? Has it been hard to deal with since the end of October? Reflect on that. It might have even come into your life early September. Anything that came into your life at the beginning of September to the end of October, but especially by the end of October, that has been challenging or has been triggering a shit or has caused delays in your life, some lessons will be integrated when it comes to whatever that circumstance has been for you. Okay. And I would even reflect to see if it correlates with a house that with your house of Gemini, whatever your house of Gemini is. Again, that's based off your chart. Okay. I know what mine's about. That's for sure. Anyway, yeah. So just to note that, but let's go ahead and pull some cards for the collective here. All right. Just time stamping. Where are we at? We'll do 21:45. I think that's good. Okay. All right. For the collective. Ooh, for this week. Ooh. Where are we going? There's so many decks that just went, ooh, talk to me. Oh, I can feel it. I think I should just do Big Bertha. No, we're going to do star codes. Okay. We're going to do star codes. All the decks I used are linked below, by the way, with the exception of maybe a couple of the new ones that I have. But this one should definitely be down there, I think. Actually, don't quote me on that. It should be, but I don't remember now. All right. Let's take a peek, collective. For this upcoming week, any messages or insights for the collective energy? Okay, this is cool. I'm hearing create, and I just saw a rainbow, like rainbow paint splattered. Like, oh, that felt so fun. That felt so exciting. It's something about it felt really fast, very like Ada Wanzi. Ada Wanzi, God, the language we use for a while, right? Something about that feels really fun. Inspired, really. Like 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. They're showing me the Leo card. There's a Leo card in this deck, and they're showing it to me. I don't know if it has rainbow on it. Again, the only thing that's in Leo right now, as far as Tropic is concerned, that I'm aware of is Lilith. But we do have the full... That's right, it's the next full moon. We do, again, Tropic. The full moon Leo is coming up. That is, and I've been talking about this because it keeps coming up every time I get into readings. It is the 6-month marker from the new moon in Leo, which was Lionsgate this past year, and it was a crazy-ass Lionsgate. Something big is going down during that full moon Leo, I'm telling you guys. Something huge. It's in February. I don't remember the exact date, but something big is going down around that time. Anyway, Leo energy showing up. I mean, Jupiter is amplifying Lilith and Leo with, Aries energy. Wait a minute. I'm flashing back. Wait. During Lionsgate, wasn't that when Jupiter first moved into Aries? I want to say that's right. Oh God, now I gotta know. I'm sorry, I gotta know. Now I gotta know. I'm just gonna check on this real quick. Oh, let me put this on Do Not Disturb while I'm doing that. I just feel Jupiter, like Jupiter Aries. That might be. Anyway. Jupiter enters Aries. Oops. I want to say it is. I want to say that's when Jupiter 15% in Aries. Yeah, Jupiter was in Aries at that time, and then it retrograded back, and then now it's like it's back in Aries again. Um, and I want to say it coincided with the new. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm sure I have it saved in my app. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pull up the chart for the new moon from this past summer from Lionsgate. New moon Cancer. Okay, new moon Leo. July 2022. Sorry, I don't really do it on my phone too often. Okay, just want to make sure I get my typicals in here. Okay, show the chart. Jupiter was, oh my God, that's right. Jupiter was Aries 8 degrees, and it was trine the new moon. Jupiter is trine Lilith right now in Leo, 0 degrees. Do I have the full moon Leo chart in here? Let me double check. I thought I did. I just want to see if there's something else going on with. I have it in here. I do. I have it in here. Let's see if Jupiter's doing something similar this time around. No, it's too far. Jupiter's gonna be at 6 degrees Aries, while the full moon's at 16. So it's pretty far away. Yeah, it's really far away. Yeah, it's really far away. Wait, but it's gonna be working with Ceres. Interesting. And Lilith. It's still gonna be working with Lilith. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I looked that up. So Jupiter has just started to work with Lilith. So here, coming back. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. So Jupiter has just started to work with Lilith this week. Lilith in Leo, 0 degrees. Jupiter in Aries, 2 to 3 degrees. Now, the full moon Leo that's coming up, which is the 6-month marker, which means when we have a new moon, full moon cycle, we have the new moon, 6 months later we have the full moon, right? In the full moon, I keep saying mile, the full moon marker, excuse me, we get some clarity or some push regarding our intentions or what we were going through under that new moon. And it was a really huge new moon, okay? Now, Jupiter was in Aries at that time. Jupiter has entered Aries, it's only been in Aries for a little bit, but Jupiter being in Aries again under full moon Leo. So similar energy, even if it's not working directly with the new moon, but Jupiter is working with Lilith in Leo. And for the full moon Leo, Jupiter will still be working with Lilith in Leo. Lilith is our deepest desires, okay? It's our deepest desires. It's our deepest impulses. When I describe Lilith, I always describe it as the part of ourselves that we have very little self-control over, very poor impulse control over. There's something unleashing with Jupiter working with Lilith in terms of Leo energy, and the full moon Leo will also bring that out, especially as it relates to this past Lionsgate. That feels powerful. Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry, I had to know. I had to know. Whoa. Card explosion. The moon. Wait, what's underneath that? Ooh, we have the IC point. The root with the moon. It's funny because roots were a huge theme with full moon Cancer as well. God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm in such a chatty mood tonight. Maybe I should always do my readings at night. I feel like oh no. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I swear I didn't have any caffeine today. I'm a little over the place. Oh no, it was just those two? It was just those two. This full moon Cancer, strong association with roots, ancestral roots, the root of our issues, the roots of our problems, the roots of us. Roots were huge. Anyway, coming back to present moment, please. Any messages or insights for the collective regarding this week? Yeah, they keep bringing up the Leo energy. Unleash the fire. Ooh. Ooh. We have 10th house. The house of Capricorn with authority. 48, that breaks down to a 3. And Taurus, cultivate, breaking down to a 2. Taurus working with Capricorn. What did I say about the houses and the signs to look for? Capricorn is where shit is going down, shit is transforming, especially in terms of our perspective and the future path that we can see laid out for us, not just for us, but where the world is going, okay? Also where the world is going, supported by Taurus. And here it is, Taurus supporting the 10th house. How do we bring in this container? How do we do it? How do we do it? We've had a huge slowdown in the last, honestly, like few months. While we've had lessons to learn, things to purge, things to transform, things to break down, we're reaching this phase now where we can integrate all that stuff because Mars is going stationary direct. We're working with the North Node energy again. Come summer, springtime, summer, we're going to have a new North Nodal energy. It's time we learn these lessons and implement them. What does your new container need to look like as it contributes to the larger container of the collective? What does it need to look like? How are you going to cultivate it? The ideas are flooding in this week, all right? Am I taking these? No? Okay. Any other messages or insights for the collective? Interesting. I'm noticing, is that an eclipse? It almost looks like a new moon to me. Above the bowl, right there. The next new moon is Aquarius. Very innovative. And Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus rules Aquarius. Let's innovate our foundations. Let's innovate what we value. Let's innovate how we look at resources, money, all of that stuff, how the whole system works. Let's innovate it. We go through waves of this energy, but we're getting into the final stages of wrapping up these lessons with Taurus, okay? Which means we need to implement and integrate. Wow, more earth energy. Ooh. Mercury with messages. I probably should show you, with messages, Jesus, Virgo, excuse me. Mercury with Virgo. We literally have Taurus and Virgo, and then the house of Capricorn with Mercury. And where's Mercury retrograding? Capricorn. A lot of earth energy down here. Give me a second, guys. Again, how do we do it? Virgos, you guys know how things work. You guys know how things work. You guys know how to connect the dots. You guys know how to plan, right? What did I say about Mercury working with the North Node in Taurus as it also works with Capricorn, right? You're going to be able to see it better, see it easier. Even while Mercury's retrograding, I'm not saying this is the week to make choices. I'm saying, or make decisions. This is the week to see. This is the week to process information and ideas. Get your ducks in a row, basically, okay? There's going to be a huge shift in the middle of the week, like I said, with 111, with Mars going stationary direct on the 12th, and Juno moving into Aries the day after that on the 13th. Major shift this week. What are your ideas? Don't ignore them. What's your intuition telling you? Don't ignore them, okay? I almost like something that took a hiatus from talking. Maybe you're just in hermit mode. But that's kind of how it feels. I'm not going to talk to that person. I'm not going to answer that text. I'm not going to return that phone call right now. Some of you guys are recognizing the value of your space when it comes to this process, okay? Some of you guys also understand that you might need to let things settle a little bit before you know how you want to handle something, how you want to say something. Okay. Do it in a way that's best for you, best for the end game, best for the long-term goal of what result you're looking for. That's for some of you. That's just coming in as a channeled message. Any other messages or insights for the collective for this week? It's interesting with this Mercury card. It's the funny thing about pulling cards for a living. Certain things will stand out to you, and sometimes it'll be like you've never seen it before. Ooh. I swear to God, there are some decks I've had for like years, and I'll pull a card I've never seen in my life. I swear. It's the trippiest thing. But anyway, Those two snakes, they look like they're fighting. There's something aggressive about this mercurial energy. It's just such an interesting way to portray them. And I understand it's just an image, but it is an energy that's capturing my attention in relation to what it is that I'm feeling here. Almost like, again, like taking this moment of pause before talking, before going in on a negotiation. Interesting, I said negotiation or conversation. Before responding, think before you speak. Always consider your intention. Always consider the result you're trying to attain, right? Any other messages or insights for the collective for this week? Am I taking this one? No? Okay. Chiron just came out here. I already know why that's there. Interesting. It actually looks really similar to the Mercury card. And what did I say about Chiron? Chiron working with Mars and Venus, both in air energy, and Chiron's in Aries, giving us opportunities to see how our own programming, our own wounding has been getting in the way of our relationships and ability to collaborate, ability to plan. And it's going to happen through triggers, through Mercury, triggers through communication. And those cards are very similar. Beautiful. Oh, the overall energy is a rainbow color. Sorry. Anyway, Chiron. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. It's so crazy to me because I feel like I'm looking at like almost a lower dimensional version of the same card. When I look at Chiron, it's almost like we're going to go from this to this. Ooh, talk about a God, even, yeah, just, oh, sorry. All of it's just like right in my face. Brighter, sharper, more harmonious, even if there's still a little bit of conflict going on. That's so crazy. Anyway, so Chiron is here with heal. Again, you know why Chiron's here. I just explained it to you. It did want to land on this, on Taurus with 10th house. So again, as we're looking down at the future, whatever future is, right, however you want to look at that, whatever you're trying to cultivate there, how have we been getting in the way of that? What part of our programming, wounding, has been intruding, preventing us from that? What needs to change there? What needs to heal there? And then we have 12th house with it. Perfect to go with Chiron. 12th house, it says introspection, but 12th house is what I call the void space. It's the house that is non-tangible. It's the house where we go to resolve everything that's happened from the 1st house to the 11th house. So we could close it out, so we could heal it, come back into a new cycle. Be done with it, resolve it, wrap it up. It's also a very karmic house. So we can become this. I just really though, right? It's almost like, it looks like a picture of like these guys sleeping, like literally, right? And then it awakens. Might be some of that going on too this week with you or even around you with people you know. So be mindful of that. Overall, we have dignified with strength. Talk about a card that looks like a card of ascension with the rainbow. This is a rise. Oh my God, to the 1st house. Can't even make this shit up. Can't even make this shit up. Wrapping it up. Taking care of that stuff. Taking care of the stuff that's been getting in the way of collaborations, planning, creation, co-creating, relationships, all of that. Resolving it and waking up, okay? Letting a new piece of you come alive. Going into a new cycle. Going into new lessons. A new reality. A new path. A future that really feels like the future, not just a continuation of the present. Ooh, that just flew out of my mouth. I want to write that down. I really should do readings at night. That's not going to fit in a title. I gotta write it down anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the perfect way to describe it. God, that's so crazy. 12th house or the 1st house. walking into a future that really feels new. It's not, doesn't feel like a continuation of the present. Wow. All right. This needs to be the cover photo of the video. I'm just gonna hold it up here. Just like take that in. Take in the door. Take in that staircase. Take in the rainbow. Take in all of it. Of where we could possibly go. Wow, just beautiful. Okay. That was the collective message. Let's get into elements. Like it hasn't already been a mind-blowing reading already. Okay. Water, fire, and earth. All right, who is going first? Air, water, fire. I just heard earth, of course. Earth, of course. Of course, how silly of me. Okay. All right, Earthykins. Why do I feel like you're going to get the elk? Why do I feel like you're going to get the elk? Let's see. Oh, sorry. Just jumping into it. We're going to start every elemental reading with this. Why is the name escaping me? Because the name doesn't matter. Wild and non-animal spirit deck. Any messages or insights from my earth signs? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, I feel like you guys are all over the place. I'm having a really hard time staying in your energy, and it's like some of you, your minds are moving really fast, or you're trying to move fast, or you're scattered. It's almost like I tap in and it's like boop, boop, boop. Earth signs, what are you doing? I am getting strong magician energy. We'll see if the magician card comes out when we clarify. Any messages or insights from my earth signs for this week? Ooh, I see. We have the frog. I see why you're darting. You're avoiding. Is that what you're doing, your signs? The frog comes out when we need to let go and emotionally purge and cleanse. Oh, I feel like you're trying to avoid this. Some of you have been trying to avoid this only to realize you can't avoid it. It's unavoidable. It's inevitable. So you might as well just sit there and purge and cleanse and feel and let go. Some of you, it's a real shot to the ego. Some of it's a real shot to the ego. Some of you, it's a lot of grief. I feel like that's for my Cappies. Cappies, I feel like that's a lot of grief for you. Taurus, is it ego? One of my earth signs are really, really getting, like, their egos, like, getting really shaken up. Anything else for my earth signs? I keep seeing the magician, though. I keep seeing the magician. I think you just need this, though. You need this. You might need this to step fully into the magician. Just got a glimpse of the butterfly. Let's see here. Ooh. Some of you guys might be dealing with Gemini. Again, Mars is going stationary direct in Gemini. But the fox is coming out with peacock. Just got strong air energy off of it when it came out. And then when I saw the fox, like Gemini really hit me in the face here. The fox is, it's a witty energy. It's a quick energy. It's a smart energy. They want me to repeat that. It's a smart energy. Makes smart moves, smart decisions. Peacock is sometimes comes in interesting flavors to me. Sometimes peacock can come out like a stunned energy when I'm tapping into it. Sometimes it can come out like an egoistic energy. Sometimes it comes out as a captivated energy. Hiding. The fox has been masked, is what I want to say. The fox has been masked by the peacock. Is this you? Now, again, take these messages as they resonate, because I'm reading for a lot of people, and energy can manifest in different ways. It can manifest in relationships. It can manifest through your own emotions, right? It can manifest in opportunities. So take it as it resonates. But the fox energy has been it's been hidden. The fox has been hidden. It feels intentional. For those of you where this is a person, someone has been hiding their true selves. This could even be you or signs. You've been hiding this part of you, intentionally or not. But I think if you're dealing with a person, I think it was intentional. Why? Why mask? Why mask the fox? For some, it's out of fear. This is interesting. Again, however this is resonating for you, we'll just say the fox energy. The fox energy has been hidden away out of fear. And that's what I mean by it could have been intentional or unintentional. Because sometimes when we act out of fear, we don't know we're acting out of fear. Sometimes if we are acting out of fear, we get real creative in dealing with shit. Right? We get real manipulative sometimes, which the fox is capable of. So that's what I'm saying. It could be intentional, it could be unintentional, it depends on your situation. But yeah, because of fear. Fear of what? Because it's such an interesting thing to hide, right? It's like to hide wit, to hide charisma, to hide intellect. Why would you want to hide that? I just heard it's not about that. Okay. It's not about that. Okay. It's not about that. I'm getting a strong King of Swords energy. Someone's been using their intellect. Thank you. The fox has been using their intellect, using their inner King of Swords to really hide themselves, to hide their truth. Hide it behind a peacock. And that's what I'm saying. It's like with the peacock, it's like I'm not getting much of a baseline with this one this time. It's like I'm getting more like silence, to be honest. Like I'm getting a silent energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. Someone's not sharing, someone's not talking, someone's not communicating, someone's not sharing their truth, and they're using their intellect to kind of manipulate a situation or to portray a mask of some kind that's not who they are. It's like they're portraying a colorful picture, but this is just who they are. But here's who I am. It's like almost like the person who's like, look at me in my bright rainbowness, but really they're beige. Nothing wrong with beige. Beige is universal, right? So it could be a mask of like, look how fun I am, or look how amazing I am. It could be a mask of just being captivating, while also like not showing who they really are, not speaking the truth of who they really are. Excuse me, not speaking the truth of what they really want. Excuse me. So it's coming out that way. Very clever. Whoever this energy is, they're very intelligent. They almost don't, I feel like they don't like to let on how intelligent they really are. So it's like, why is that? I wonder. So again, earth signs, this could be you, this could be someone that you're dealing with, okay? Some of you are needing to let go of a person like this. Some of you need to let go of whatever has made you feel like you need to have this mask. And I feel like that's really rooted in grief, and for some of you, it's rooted in ego. Let's keep going. Any other messages or insights for my earth signs for the week? Yeah, sorry, I just got to come back to this. It's a very superficial mask. It's a very superficial mask. Again, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, but yeah, it's like someone's actually very intelligent. Someone's actually very deep. I'm not going to go as far as to say soulful or emotional. They're very intelligent. They got a lot going on in their minds. They could talk about a lot of things. They could share about a lot of things, but they'd rather stay silent. They'd rather stay observant and just portray a representation of something that is actually superficial. Because they get along with more people that way. Whether this is you or someone you're dealing with. because they get along with more people that way when they don't display how much they really know. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Dragonfly and black egg. Well, whoever this fox is, they ain't gonna be hiding too much longer, okay? Or stay silent too much longer. Again, whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, dragonfly is perception, it's intuition, it is third eye energy. It also comes out when we indicate a shift in consciousness or perception. Black egg is the throat chakra. It's communication. It's communication and our truth. That's what this card represents in this deck. So whoever the fox is in your life, you or someone else, they're experiencing a moment or a process where they're seeing this about themselves. That's what it feels like. They're seeing this about themselves. And they're having a shift in how they're having a perceptual shift in how they deal with communication. Or really how they don't deal with communication and truth. Any other messages or insights for my earth signs? I keep getting the Magician. Again, we're going to pull tarot cards on this anyway, so. Oh, good. I did a timestamp. I was worried for a second, but I didn't. Remember what I said for full moon Cancer? I mean, I said this really more so on Patreon than on YouTube, but, which again, if any of you are interested, it's on Vimeo as well if you don't want to watch it on Patreon. Activations all day under this full moon Cancer, and full moon cycles last 2 weeks. Really, it's a month. But the last 2 weeks, you know, you get a new moon energy and it pitters out anyway. So anyway, snake. This snake speaks of Kundalini energy and tapping into untapped potential. Something is getting stirred up here for the fox. To be honest, it's almost like, I'm not going to say an awakening, but they're awakening to a part of themselves. I'll say it that way. They're awakening to a part of themselves that they need to take ownership of. Wow. Octopus. The octopus is basically my devil card. They're awakening to something that's been holding them back, and it is this tendency to hide who they really are for the sake of getting along with people. Wow. Okay. Tarot cards. Let's pull some tarot cards. My back's a little twisty. We'll go with Rider-Waite. Hold on, let me scooch. I'm just trying not to twist up my back too much. Okay. Oh, that's better. That's so much better. All right. Tell me more from my earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I get some of you are releasing this person. Others of you are this person. And part of this cleanse, this emotional release, this letting go, is part of letting yourself be heard, be seen for all of your intellect, for all of who you are. You don't need superficial acceptance from people. Okay? There's a different way you can connect with people and collaborate with people, right? Kind of the lesson of Gemini, which again, we've been learning under Mars. Any messages or insights from my earth signs as it pertains to this spread? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Facing it is what I'm hearing. Facing it. Facing and letting go. Facing and letting go. God, some of you guys is gonna be layered because I just got hit with a bunch of stuff. I just got hit with a fear of loss. I got hit with like money issues, like kind of like a Chiron Taurus energy there. Loneliness, big loneliness. Some I'm getting abandonment issues. It's like it's coming across in different ways. It's gonna be different for all of you, but the bedrock of this wound, this pain, this hurt, this tendency is a Five of Pentacles energy. And if you're letting this fox go, you've been in a Five of Pentacles about it and haven't wanted to admit it, because I do feel a little bit of like dodging this for quite a bit. Like an avoidance. Anything else for my earth signs as it pertains to this spread? Beautiful. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, getting out of your own trap. Getting out of your own trap here. Getting out of fear. Nice. Eight of Pentacles. This is focus. This is work. Attention. Focus, focus, focus. I just keep getting the word focus. I feel a strong Saturn energy. Some of you might have a Saturn Earth placement. Not necessarily, but Saturn. I just keep feeling Saturn here with focus, focus, focus with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this is pertaining to work. But it's about the energy that you want to put into your path. What you want to focus on. I'm feeling strong desire and passion here. What drives you? What drives you? This is something you've been wanting. Whatever this Eight of Pentacles is, how much effort you want to exert, investment, time, energy, focus, 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 focus is the biggest thing. Something you've been wanting. But I feel like now, as you work through this fear, this mask of the peacock, you can see it better. You can see it better. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, this is also about self-work and how you're letting go, so you can really change your circumstance here. So you can change this way of being. Interesting. Three of Cups in reverse. So this is feeling like alone, not feeling very supported, feeling honestly like superficial, not so great relationships, which is what happens when you show up as the peacock, right? In this way, anyway. Peacock comes in a lot of different flavors, but the way that it's coming across in this reading is it's a superficial mask. When we have superficial masks, we have superficial relationships that don't really make us truly happy, because we're not getting nurtured on a real, authentic level for who we actually are, right? Wanting to change that. Any other messages or insights from my earth signs as it pertains to this spread? Interesting. Two of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing attachment. I'm hearing attachment. The more you engage in these kinds of energies from, again, the superficial mask, whether it's you or this person, because again, some of you, it's just about cleansing your energy from this person. The more indecisive you get, and the more likely you're going to choose a path that is taking you closer to superficiality, not authenticity. Okay? Okay. I see you. Seven of Pentacles. This is you evaluating, contemplating. I do feel a little bit of a tug of war too. Some of you guys have been really focused on your physical world, your materials. Nothing wrong with that. You are earth signs after all. Nothing wrong with that. We all have to do it. It's just part of being human, right? But it's like, as you've been focusing on it, it's like, again, it's almost like getting too caught up in the mask of the peacock. Like, what would the peacock do? Where would the peacock invest? The peacock would invest in this. But if you look beyond that, right? If you look beyond that, if you look like what energy you're really acting from and need to break away from, you could actually see how to get to the 8. You could actually see how to get to the 8 instead of staying stuck at the 7 and then continually doing this, right? What does the fox want? What does the fox want? Overall, beautiful. You see it. Light bulb moment. Hangman in reverse. You see it. You see the light. You see how to break away from this. Wait, what did I say? The octopus is basically the devil. You see how to do it. Excuse me, your signs. The illusion, the mask, look at what it's been causing you. Unhappiness, imbalance, injustice. Time to cut it away, okay? Because, oh my God, because you really want to be in alignment with yourself. Oh, earth signs. Did your throat chakra just open? And like I said, some of you are dealing with a fox who kept trying to be a peacock, and you're cleansing yourself from this, you're breaking away from this. But I feel like the fox / peacock is getting a reality check. Okay, let's move on. Oh, advice. Let's do a little advice card. Oh my goodness. Let's do the 4 agreements, because I just love this deck. I keep meaning to link it down below. I keep forgetting. Can I get an advice card for my earth signs? Oh, you guys got 2. Oh, so hard to read with the font. Don't make assumptions. Ooh. Be aware of unconscious assumptions. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. Oh, I'm dying. We've agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. And it's funny because the fox doesn't talk. They're operating under a lot of assumptions of other people and what's okay, what's not okay, without actually just letting themselves be them. Don't make assumptions. This is the other one. Let your life be transformed. When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. Just don't make assumptions. Alrighty, moving on. Wow. Oh. Okay. Ooh, who are we doing next? Air, water, fire. Air, water, fire. Water, water. You guys want to go next? Okay. God, I can't even see the clock. Hold on. Okay. Water signs, water signs, water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Hey, water signs. Any messages or insights for my water signs for the week? Straight up, they're showing me a scorpion. So I don't know if it's going to be more for my Scorpios or if it's more... No, it's energetic. It's energetic. There's different takes on Scorpios. Maybe it is for Scorpios. There's different takes on Scorpions as a spirit and energy. As a spirit animal energy or a totem. I just heard omen. Could be good, could be bad. It all depends on your perspective. I feel like this is about protection. I feel like it's about protection. Are you feeling the need to protect yourself, water signs? Or do you need confirmation that you are safe and you are protected? Let's see. Any messages or insights with water signs? This is about feeling safe. Straight up. The more I'm in this energy, this is about how you feel safe or don't feel safe. It makes sense with full moon Cancer. God, my throat is like so unhappy. Cancer is all about emotional stability, emotional security. Water signs is something making you realize that you don't feel emotionally safe or secure or stable. Or is there a situation in your life that makes you feel emotionally unstable, emotionally insecure, emotionally unsafe? Feeling strong upper chakra energy now, actually, which is strange because security to me is like the root chakra. But I'm getting drawn to the upper chakras for you. For some of you, it's almost like your intuition has been like, I want to say misleading, but that to me tells me you've been feeling blocked with your intuition. If you feel like it's been misleading you, intuition doesn't normally mislead unless you're not in tune with it, or something's clouding your judgment. Okay. Butterfly. Okay, so we have transformation here. Excuse me. All right, beautiful energy for my water signs. This is a big change, but this is like coming out of it. It's renewed energy. It feels really light. It feels really light, like a big weight has been cut off of you. Like a big weight has a dragonfly at the bottom. I think the weight is whatever's been relating to this. Am I safe emotionally? Yeah, it's a weight, or it's like old programming or something like that that's tied to that. And as it gets cut away, it's like there's this lightness about you. I think that's why I got drawn to the upper chakras. It's like, because it's almost like your intuition isn't going to be so misleading anymore. Beautiful. Oh, yep, there it goes. I just started getting pain in my crown chakra. Oh boy. We got the stingray. Stingray's emotional strength, and you see how his or her chakra system is all lit up there. Yeah, water signs. To me, this is coming into a new you, a lighter you, where you are emotionally, spiritually stronger, more stable, but you're lighter because you recently cut something away that is rooted in or connected to feelings of emotional instability, emotional insecurity, emotionally feeling not safe. It could be a circumstance or programming or a person. You guys know how it's relating to you. Beautiful, though. Drawn. Hold on a second. Now we got the golden egg, the heart chakra card. It's the heart chakra card. So we have recently cleared this out, but it's like it's bursting. And it's funny because I literally was like, suddenly felt like something's drawn to the butterfly. Like I just saw like the light beams and the gold egg came out, and it's like I just feel like swarming in around the butterfly. Which is what happens, right, when we like move into excuse me, more light, right? Or we're beaming, or we're like, yeah, we're being more high vibrational. We do tend to draw some people or things in. So be mindful of that. But I don't feel like this is a warning of that. And if you're feeling, Clyde, no. I was trying to grab so many things at once. Hold on. I'm sorry, mister. Okay. He was going to knock over the camera, and then the cards, and all this stuff. Anyway. Oh, damn. Where was I? But, like, I don't feel like that's a bad thing. I actually feel like it's a really good thing. It's something that I almost feel like comes with excitement. 4:14 on my messed up clock over here. Excuse me. That time's been way off. But, yeah, 4:14. Some of you, with this swarming in of energy, or people being captivated, or someone being drawn to you, you might feel like, wait, am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? Am I safe? if you get triggered, just acknowledge that, like, you're done with that, okay? Some of you, that might trigger you into needing to cut away this old issue or circumstance that triggers that, so you can reach this level of emotional strength, stability. The golden egg is just beautiful. I really feel like a beaming heart. I do. I feel a really open, beautiful, beaming heart. It's really nice. Any other messages or insights for my water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, if people are coming towards you, just know that you're a different person and you are safe, you are protected. And always practice your discernment. Oh, sorry, water signs. Interesting. We have crocodile. Crocodile comes out when something is cooling down. It's funny, remember I said, like, I feel like someone or people are drawn to you? It almost has a little bit of a predatory look, doesn't it? I don't think this is a bad thing. I think these are external energies to you. Could be one person. Sorry, guys, I know it's really annoying. This person or people, some of you had a fight with them. Oh, I'll be honest, I am picking that up. I'm feeling a little bit of a conflict, so I'm going to just read this as if it's one person. If for some of you it's many, then take that as it resonates. But this person, you've had a fight or some kind of conflict, or you triggered them. Or you triggered them, and it might have been the weight you needed to cut that was triggering this, like, emotional instability, insecurity, all these things, whatever, right? Yeah, but they're coming down. This is like coming off of a high or coming off of it. It's interesting I said a high. Maybe it was a conflict because somebody was intoxicated, but yeah, it's like coming down. It's like there's a venting going on, releasing is going on, there's a cooling happening. Remember, you're protected, and there it is. There it is, water signs, the moth. Like moth to a flame, to the light, to the beautiful bright water sign. The crocodile sees you. The crocodile wants to come forward. Again, this feels like an energy to me that recently has gone through some stuff. They've recently been triggered. They've recently been aggravated. Some of you triggered them or had a fight with them. Others, they might have had their own shit going on, their own situation, and they're just coming down from that, and they're seeing you, water sign. They're seeing your golden egg heart and your beautiful light butterflyness, and they're like, ooh, water sign. I'm going to go towards the water sign. Practice your discernment with whoever this person is to you. Interesting. Starfish, that's a magnetic energy. Remember, you are protected. Some of you, it's interesting, this just came through. Some of you have a guide. You just made the weirdest noise. Some of you have a guide. Sorry, weird noises. Some of you have a guide. Maybe it need to be said 3 times. Others of you, this might actually be a friend or somebody who has very grounded, strong, emotional body awareness that will help you to feel safe and protected. And if it is somebody in the physical, they have a very beautiful heart. Okay, I want to say pure, a very pure heart. And if that is the case, they are kind of shielding you a little bit. This might even be somebody who is capable of energy work or transmuting energy or affecting someone's energy field. That's if it's a physical person, but most of you, I can feel like a guide who's like just really, really close, protecting you. Okay. Watching out for you, making their presence a little bit more extra known than they normally would. Oh, beautiful. We have the camel. The camel's about sustainability. It is about like literally maintaining emotional stability. It's most drawn to the watery moon right there. I love it. This usually speaks to like physical sustainment, but we're talking about emotional sustainment. I like this, water signs, especially for those of you where you have a friend or somebody in the physical who's also like helping you to feel like energetically stable, emotionally stable, all that stuff. Because some of you, this newness, this lightness, I feel like almost needs time to like be fully cemented, so that you know, because you could be a little susceptible to potentially regressing. It's just part of like stepping into any new energy, right? You need time to integrate it. That's why integration is so important. And so for some of you, you do have somebody physical. Others of you, it's most of you, it's a non-physical energy that's helping to shield you from energies that have their eyes on you. But again, even if these kind of energies approach you, you can always walk away or just say no. But anyway, while you integrate and get more to this energy, while you anchor in this camel energy for yourself. Overall, we have unicorn, which I love. This is third eye energy. Ooh, with hawk. And interesting enough, you have snake underneath that, with dragonfly. Wow. So a little bit of the earth sign reading coming into water sign. So I'd watch both, especially if you have placements in both. But with unicorn and hawk, this is honestly direct connection and communication with spirit and your guides. Hawk comes out when we do have some sort of guide or spirit just paying extra close attention, being a little bit closer, being more more intervening, and that's already what I was picking up for you. Unicorn, like I said, is third eye energy. It also speaks of excuse me. It also speaks of the things that are like non-tangible, the things like believing in the impossible, right? Making the impossible possible. Some of you water signs, your intuition, your psychic awareness is getting a serious upgrade. For some of you, that's also what the butterfly energy is about, moving into this next level sensitivity and needing to get to a place where you're more stable in it, where it's more integrated, more grounded. Yeah, and being in a protective space while you integrate that. Beautiful. All right. Pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you're going to get a visitation in your dreams. Pay attention. 422. Can't even make this shit up. 422. That's basically 44. Which breaks down to an 8. That's very magical. Pay attention to your dreams. If you get a visitation in your dreams, pay attention to the face, pay attention to the voice. Just pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Some of you, this is going to be someone you're going to meet in the physical. Some of you, it's just a very important message that needs to come to you. Some of you, it's a very important being that you're going to be working with probably forever. Wow, don't know who needs to hear that, but some of y'all need to hear that. It's very spiritual reading going on here. Since it's a spiritual reading, let's not do a tarot deck. What do I have at my disposal for my water signs? I could do Lemuria. Let's do Lemuria. Come here. Any other messages or insights from your water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just gotta say it. I just gotta be honest with how this is coming through. Some of you, not some of you, very, very, very small group of you, maybe even only a couple of you, just keeping it realistic. Where this is a physical person who's around you, energetically around you, sending you good vibes, like helping you, supporting you, is somebody you have a very spiritual connection with, a very deep spiritual connection with. And this is somebody who like falls more in like the bucket of a catalyst, a karmic lesson, the past, the old you, we'll say. Vibrationally, just not where you are. Okay? And they're really helping you. That's pretty cool. Anyway, any messages or insights from the water signs as it pertains to this spread? 424. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just looked up and was like, oh, look at that. Sorry. Any messages or insights from my water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These readings are going to be long. I knew this card was going to come out. I just should have called it home. Talking about emotional stability, emotional security, emotional safety. This is feeling at home within ourselves. This is feeling emotionally secure and stable within ourselves. You see her heart all lit up and like so much big-hearted energy here for you water signs. It's funny because she kind of looks like one of the Avatar people. She kind of does. It's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, it's beautiful. You're really integrating this. You're really accomplishing this, water signs. And like I said, some of you have like more attention right now from certain guides and spirits. Again, pay attention to your dreams that are helping you. And for some of you, it is a physical person they have a very deep spiritual connection with, who understands what you're going through and is helping you. Am I taking these? No. Okay. Any messages or insights? Dragonfly. Dragonfly seems to be a big symbol for the week, apparently. Freedom. I actually associate this with the throat chakra. It's like freedom of expression, freedom of being your authentic self, unencumbered by programming, unencumbered by shoulds, coulds, all that stuff. It's like just being in your truth and just being you is a new sense of freedom, a new sense of light, a new sense of lightness for you, water signs. 12222 when I said that. Okay, crazy ass synchronicities for my water signs. I keep getting, for some, there's like some activations, awakenings going on, or an expansion in your own psychic awareness and abilities. For those where that applies, 12244 when I said that. Wow. I just heard someone really is a magician. I don't know if you didn't believe that about yourself or you didn't believe that about another person. Someone's really a magician. I don't like, whoever needs to hear this, you can feel it in your body when I'm saying this to you. Someone really is a magician. Okay. Oh, I love it, water signs. Trust your innocence. This is all about you, water signs. It's all about you being you being in your heart, and feeling safe and stable there and accepting of yourself there. I feel a huge unlocking with your intuition. Some of you guys, like I said, I really think you've been having some feelings around feeling misled by your intuition. Your intuition wasn't misleading you. You were having some chaos going on. You were having some stuff going on. I don't think Spirit would ever intentionally do that to you. Like, mislead you in that way with your intuition. No, not if it's your intuition. No. Mm-mm. But that's coming back here. And I want to say it's coming back like even sharper than before. Anything else for my water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anything else for my water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's funny because I feel like I'm looking at these three cards. I feel like I'm looking at the different water signs. I feel like I'm looking at Cancer. Scorpio, and Pisces. I feel like this is definitely Scorpio. I feel like this is definitely Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, you might be interchangeable, but I'm feeling strong Scorpio there. But that's how I'm seeing it. Like Cancer, you're more so in this energy or been going through this. Scorpio, you're more so going through this. Pisces, you're more so going through that. Again, it could be flipped with these two, but I mean, it's also a general reading. But anyway, overall, ooh, we got the sacral. Yep, and see, here we go. Here are the lower chakras, which is what I was expecting. The sacral chakra and the earth star chakra. Yes, and then we have the crystal keys. I love it. This is seeing things from a different point of view, from a higher perspective, higher consciousness perspective, or through an intuitive perspective. But the fact that we have the sacral and the earth star, the lower chakras, this is what I was expecting, because that is directly relating to our sense of security and stability, how we feel stable and secure within ourselves, right? And then here they are. The earth star is also how we connect to the grid, how we connect to Gaia energetically. Yeah, I still feel like this plays a role here. So some of you guys have been, as you're working through this, it is through the heart, but it is also through the lower chakras. Clyde, hold on a second. Clyde Stir, yes, thank you. I know, don't be annoyed with me. I'm not almost done, but don't be annoyed with me. Anyway, sorry. When we work through anything that's throwing off our lower chakras, we can ground our energy into our body a lot easier, ground and connect into Gaia energetically easier, which means we can also go higher in our upper chakras, which a lot of people get focused on that, right? But it is all about getting in the body. And that's facilitating the crystal keys. There's a sister card in this deck. I think it's called She of the Lotus, and it looks exactly the same, except it's green. It looks a little not as pretty, and it speaks of the difference between the two, where it's like seeing things from a shadowy, kind of distorted, programmed, our narratives perspective. Well, this is seeing it more from a divine truth. Okay, very nice, water signs. I don't know if you guys need advice. I mean, I'll pull from the no, you know what, I'm gonna pull advice for you from Shamanic Healing Oracle. That feels more appropriate. Any advice for my water signs for the upcoming week? They keep saying that someone really is a magician. I don't know why they keep saying it. Like you need to be told this. Again, either about yourself or about someone in your life. Or someone you know. Let's see, water signs. Stripping illusions. Couldn't have picked a better card myself here. One more? No, they said no, not necessary. Okay. All right, I'm gonna read this one. The lotus flower is a funny plant. It flourishes in the muck and mud. Apparently, in spite of the muck of its birth, beautiful petals open up layer after layer, revealing more and more of its inner beauty. You're being called to strip away illusion after illusion from your life. You're being asked to enable your true essence to shine through. Allow layer after layer of false beliefs, cluttered thinking, unfulfilling relationships, chaotic environments to go by the wayside to reveal the perfect essence of your core self. The process is challenging at best. We tend to hold on to the illusions we've created, thinking they keep us safe. All they really do is blind us to our true beauty and potential. This card is calling to you to look your truth in the face and not let illusions cloud your view of the true beauty of yourself and others. Awesome. Clyde Stir. Hi, buddy. All right. Cool, water signs. Let's move on. Clyde, you can't sit there. Clyde. No. Buddy, I need you to keep scooting. Sorry, I know. Can you get down? Sorry, hold on a second. Thank you. All right. What do we have left? Fire and air? That is right. Fire and air. Okay. God, I'm so happy I remembered all the timestamps this time. Ooh, I just got a little busy. Okay. That was a gecko. Fire or air? Fire signs, air signs. Ooh, it's a battle. It's a battle. Fire signs and air signs. It's a battle. Why? Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? No need to fight. Fire signs, you're going next. I hope you're not fighting a lot this week. Okay. All right, fire signs. Aries, oh God, I got really dizzy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel 5 of Wands, man. Like, I feel conflict, fighting, stress. Are you fighting with air signs? I keep feeling this thing between you guys. It's a struggle. It's not fun. I'm just being frank with you guys. It's not very fun what I'm feeling right now. Just strong 5 of Wands. Like 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Someone's in like strong King of Wands energy. And they could just be standing up for themselves. It could even be you. It's just what I'm channeling for somebody. No fighting, guys. Come on. We got the Otter here. The Otter's like one of the yummiest cards in this deck. The Otter's like the 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Lovers, King, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's like, it's a really great partner card. It's just unconditional love and sensitivity. I still feel fighting. I do. I feel like very fired up energy. This is a person. The Otter is a person. So keep in mind, you could be this fired up energy. You are fire signs. Doesn't have to be that way. But whoever the Otter is, they are not in that energy. They're not. The Otter person is not in that energy. Like, God, this is such a cute energy. I feel, I can feel it. It's like whoever the Otter is, like whoever they are at their core in your situation, they're just so like, they're just so endearing. They're so genuine. That's what it is. They're so genuine. They're so endearing. They're kind of childlike. They're kind of adorable. Like, they make people smile. They're very transparent. They may even wear their hearts on their sleeves a little bit, but that's what I'm getting with this person. Like, they're just very loving. They're very loving. They're very honest. They are who they are. Like, why can't life be smiles? Like, that's this person. Why can't life be smiles? Like, they're not like, I almost said sickeningly happy. They're not like annoyingly happy and chipper. Like, they're not that energy. They're just love, man. They're just love. Oh. Fire signs. God, and now I feel this combative energy again. Any messages or insights for my fire signs for the week? Interesting. So we have starfish. Starfish to me is magnetic energy. Sometimes it reads as superficial. It can be a very attractive energy. It's pulling the Otter in. It's like the Otter's very attracted to a person or a situation. And again, it could represent just the energy of a situation, but it's something the Otter's experiencing. The Otter's like mesmerized. That's the word. I was going to say magnified, but that's not it. Mesmerized. They're mesmerized by an opportunity or a situation or a person. They're very drawn. I just want to say they're very drawn. They're very intrigued. But I don't know. Something about this I don't like. Because the Otter has such a pure energy. Whoever this person is, they're very pure. Okay. Very pure, very honest, very, very full of love. They're just yummy. But the starfish, like I said, sometimes it's like, while it's attractive, like not everything that glitters is gold, right? Now I'm suddenly worried for the Otter. It's like such a soap opera. Anything else for my fire signs? What are they getting pulled into? What are they getting drawn to? Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm feeling strong Emperor now. For the week, for the week, for the week, for the week. Oh, damn it, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's what they're getting drawn to. A hyena. You can just tell by the colors this is not a cool energy, right? Yeah. Hyena is a mask. Hyena is like, you can see like half light, half dark going on here, which isn't innately bad in and of itself. Hyena comes out when someone has a mask of joy, when someone has a mask of good times, when there's other shit going on, okay? Oh, no. No. Who knows? The otter might be fiery. The otter might get triggered into some fiery energy, but yeah, the otter is so drawn to this opportunity or this person, and there's stuff going on under the surface that I don't know if the otter is aware of. The otter doesn't know everything. Yeah, they just made that very clear. The otter doesn't know everything. Any messages or insights for my fire signs regarding this spread? Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Fire signs. Are you living a telenovela? What's going on here? I just got another energy. I just got a third energy. Elk. Oh my god. This is Emperor energy. This is yummy. I like this. The elk it's almost like the elk is watching the otter. Like the elk is watching the otter like fall into a trap. Hold on a second. Clyde. Oh. Okay. So here's how it is on my board. We've got the otter over here, looking at the starfish hyena, just looking, observing, getting more drawn in, getting very intrigued, and literally the elk showed up here, okay? Like literally like not part of this, or at least not directly part of this, but almost like overwatching the otter. Some of you, this could literally be about your children, okay? Because this otter energy is so pure, like it feels so childlike. So just take it as it resonates. And the elk is literally like a father energy, all right? Anyway, the elk is watching the otter, keeping an eye on the otter, observing the otter, and observing how drawn the otter is to this. If this is about your kids, I would not be surprised if someone goes full mama bear, papa bear mode on whatever this hyena situation is and causes a fight. I would not be surprised. Because I was feeling that combative energy. I was feeling that Five of Wands energy. The lamb. God, can this otter get any cuter? Literally, the lamb landed on top of the otter. Literally. Lamb is like wet behind the ears. Lamb is naive. It's a naive energy. It also can be like a new energy, but that's what I'm saying. There's something so pure and adorable and just loving and childlike about this energy. So much light going on there. And then we had, whoa. Hold on, there's a lot going on with these cards. Am I taking these? I am taking these. So this landed on top of the elk. The energy that's watching this otter lamb situation happening. We had unicorn, third eye energy, intense energy, phoenix, root chakra energy, and then we have rabbit with horse. Rabbit is a fear. Rabbit is a fear. This is on top of the elk, mind you, the one that's watching the otter. So the unicorn phoenix energy, let's put these two down first. This is a rising to power real quick. This is a rising of energy, and this is coming into some sort of intuitive psychic information on top of it. This is a spiritual component. This tells me there's something really deep going on with this elk as they're watching this otter, okay? They're going through their own sort of coming to terms, coming to truth, and again, empowering energy. And when the Phoenix card comes out in this deck, it's usually breaking away from something as well. 4:44 on my clock as I'm saying this. The rabbit and the horse. Here's what's weird here. The horse is a master of earth energy. It's kind of like Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups energy. It's like, it's grace, it's integrity, it's like, it's being able to handle all of the physicality of what it is to be human and to do it with ease and grace and still be connected to our emotional centers. Okay, that's horse energy. That's why this is reading. The rabbit feels really weird here next to the horse. It's a fear of the elks. Why would the horse be afraid? Why would the elk be afraid of horse? I gotta be honest. This almost feels like, oh god, this is such a complicated reading. Fire signs. What are you guys getting into? This almost feels like a pair. It almost feels like King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And this could totally be about co-parenting with a child for a lot of you. Like 100%. Some of you, thank you. Some of you, it is about the opportunity to experience this energy, like within a relationship, which is like loving, opening with childlike wonder, but being tempted by something darker, being tempted by something that's distorted. Okay. While the elk is looking at the otter, again, whether this is like about you parenting a child or watching somebody and they're like gonna go off a cliff or whatever, or you're just like looking at the promise of what it is to have that kind of energy within your life, within yourself, or with somebody. You're focusing, the elk is focusing on that. The elk is focusing on that while trying not to be tempted. All right. But mostly, I feel like the elk is watching an otter. Okay, thinking about an otter or even potentially having a child, and try not to be tempted by fear or darkness, or watching this otter head towards that way and trying to figure out what to do. But the elk is going through their own little spiritual process, again, coming to their own truth, a rising of their own empowerment. But the fear of handling it. Can I handle? Oh, that's what it is. Can I handle it? Can I handle it? Can the otter handle it? Okay. So bear with me. I just want to make sure you guys don't get confused here. Let's say the otter is a person. Okay. And they're being tempted by something that the elk recognizes is kind of dark. And the elk is going through their own personal transformation that's building spiritual strength and awareness and all that good stuff. And they're wondering if the otter can handle this situation they're about to walk into. This could easily translate to a parent looking at a child, and it's like you're so worried that they're gonna make a mistake or get hurt, and wonder if they could actually handle it or not. Okay, it's for some of you. Others of you, the elk, as the elk is going through their own process, I definitely feel a partnership. Like they want to partner with a horse energy, and they're looking at the promise of what could be, but they're trying not to get tempted by distortion, okay, and old ways. Jesus. All right. For those of you where this is about a child, some of you might be worried about them being more attached to a toxic parent. Okay. On the bottom, we have Hawk, spirits watching over this whole situation. Okay. Wow. Yeah, spirits watching over this whole situation. So any of you who are my elks and you're watching a physical human being, a physical otter, towards a situation, don't worry, you're not the only one who's got an eye on them. The spirits got their eye on them. Okay, Hawk comes out, like I said, when spirit is close. Oh, I said this in another elemental reading. Spirit, when Hawk shows up, spirit is close by. Okay, a little extra attention there. Okay. And just, I don't know if I mentioned this, but for some, the elk has looking at the energy that they want out of an opportunity or situation, and they're just not sure totally if they can really do it or not. Okay, let's pull tarot cards. That was kind of exhausting. Rider-Waite. Do my other Rider-Waite deck. Any messages or insights for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like the hyena energy, whether it's a circumstance or person the otter is getting attracted to and drawn to, or it's the temptation the elk is trying to avoid, I feel like the hyena comes with Five of Wands. I feel like the hyena comes with fights and conflict. Any messages or insights from my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh my. Yep, here we go. The opportunity. Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Is this a good opportunity? Is it not? What to do, what to do, what to do? Do I let the otter go towards the hyena? Or in the other situation where the otter is representing an opportunity of some sort. For some of you, this is literally about having a child. Like literally having a child or dealing with children. Or where the elk is like, I want the otter opportunity, or I want to experience the otter energy within myself or within a relationship. But God, can I really do it? 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 Whoa. King of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is the elk. Is this the elk? Wait. Yes, it is. It's the elk. This is the elk. That Knight of Swords in reverse, that could easily lead to conflict. This is what I'm saying. It's like for some of you, this elk is just really tempted by darker things, shadows, programs, illusions, that sort of deal. Knight of Swords in reverse can lead to drama really fast. I feel like this is somebody who's not sure if they should do something or not, or say something or not, or act or not. Again, either to intervene between an otter and a hyena, or to take an opportunity, or to try to learn to embody a certain or the opportunity to embody a certain energy like the otter and not be tempted. They just don't know. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Do I intervene or do I take the opportunity? Oh, we got a tower. Well, the fact the tower is out here, fire signs, tells me Spirit is intervening. You won't have to question anymore if you need to intervene between this otter and hyena, or if you need to act on this opportunity for otter energy, okay, or not. Spirit's going to intervene. The tower's here. The tower's here, and either not going to give you a choice, or is going to show you the only choice that there really is. So, God, some more. Interesting. So we have 8 of Cups, which always goes towards the 10, which is a great energy. To the 9, which means there's an Ace of Cups here. This is embracing the otter. So my elks, if any elks are watching, you're going to intervene between the otter and hyena. If you intervene between the otter and hyena, it's going down. Okay, I think there's going to be some fighting, just being honest. Or at least some holding ground there to protect the otter. For those of you where it's about, do I take an opportunity or offer an opportunity with an otter, for an otter, in otter energy, to gain otter energy, which again is just love. It's love. It's cups, right? Which Ace of Cups is like right here between the 8 and the 9. You're gonna go for it. You're gonna realize it's gonna make you happy. You're going towards what's gonna bring the most happiness out of this entire situation. Knight of Cups at the bottom. Wow. Oh, yes. I love it, elks. I love it. We've got the Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. This is going for it. This is taking that pentacle, taking that Ace of Cups, and committing to it. Committing to it. Committing to the otter, committing to protecting the otter, committing to pursuing, you know, otter energy. Any other messages or insights from the fire signs? Interesting. Page of Swords just came out. Well, not surprising. We've got a lot of watching going on for some of you. Let's see. Oh my. Are you settled? He's like, no. He's like, I'm too big for this table. He's literally looking at me like that. Anyway, Three of Swords in reverse with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a watching energy. Remember, for some of you, this is also about watching a child. King of Swords, Page of Swords, very clear there. Do I intervene? Do I not intervene? The Page of Swords with the Three of Swords in reverse, this is like sitting and observing and like wanting to make sure that no pain happens in a situation. No, like the wrong thing doesn't happen. How do I prevent pain? How do I prevent heartache? How do I bring about the happiest situation here? How do I bring about the happiest situation? By embracing the otter. By intervening and protecting the otter, if they're a person. Or if the otter represents the emotional opportunity, you go by pursuing whatever the opportunity is. Okay? Overall, we have Five of Cups. Interesting. And Three of Pentacles. Oh my. Oh, there's the Five. I knew it was going to show up eventually. The Five of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We're going to get there in a second. But this overall of the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, that's sad. Okay, that's sadness. But why? There's a feeling of distance here, fire signs, with the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Of being away, far away, removed, detached from a Three of Pentacles situation, almost like not being part of the mix, not being part of the goings on, which is what the elk is doing. The elk is taking a stance back, right? The elk is kind of staying like far away and just kind of observing the otter opportunity or the otter person, and they feel sad about that. They feel sad about the distance there, about having to stay separate. Interesting. I will also say with the Three and the Eight, there's a Five of Pentacles energy there too, which is this feeling of loneliness and being removed. But Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands and Five of Wands, there's an Ace of Wands there too. You have almost all the aces energetically, symbolically going on here. Fire signs, I think if you really listen to what will actually make you happy and go embrace otter energy, whatever that is, and also deal with any fears about capability or anything like that, you're going to be okay. Or if you're dealing with a child, deal with any fears about, are they capable of handling this, okay? Because this is that fired up energy. We even have Eight of Wands underneath that, okay? This feels like fighting. This feels like conflict. This feels like instability. There's a Three of Wands energy here as well. But the Eight of Pentacles in reverse feels like something not functioning, not working here. The longer you stay separate, okay? Or the longer you just keep your distance and not say anything. Or not act on anything, all right? Assuming you're the elk. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some advice. What deck do I use for advice? We'll do shamanic healing. And then we have air after that. Can I get an advice card for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sag. An advice card for my fire signs as it pertains to this spread. Ooh, that was fast. Healing energy. I'll get one more. Growth. Yes, 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 yes. Remember, the elk, you are going through a process. No. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Remember, the elk is going through a spiritual process here, okay? regarding their lower chakras, their upper chakras. It's like there's psychic energy here. There's coming to truth, honesty, clarity. There's coming to a sense of empowerment, a rebirth, dealing with issues, dealing with fears around their capability or capability of their child, like capability of children, capability of the otter, all of that stuff. Okay. So healing energy and growth. I feel like this is all about the elk. This is all about the elk. I just got really hot. Drawing this card guides you to work with energy on a healing level. Take a class, go and receive a Reiki healing, or just sit in meditation and concentrate on mindfulness with the healing energy of divine love. You do not have to know how to do anything. Just sit quietly, set your intention, and let Creator's love fill you up. Otter! When you're living in a vibration of healing, you not only affect yourself, but those around you. Others then can connect with your energy, and their vibrations can rise as a result. There is no force to this. This is basically how energy works. Your vibrational charge will affect change in the ones you are close to. Alternately, this card signifies healing is taking place within a relationship. Very cool. All right. Growth. The situation or time is one of rapid growth. The seeds that have planted have germinated and taken root. Go with the flow of this growing time. You may find people and situations falling away from your life as now they do not serve who and what you are becoming. It may be that your vibration no longer resonates with theirs. It's okay. Wish them well. Be grateful for what they brought to you and you to them, and send them on their way. Room has now been made for new experiences, people, and situations to help you to your next level. If you're not feeling this shift right now, be prepared because it will soon come to pass. Some of you, the otter represents a new person. And if so, oh my God, the elk is lucky. Because that otter energy felt so good. Felt so yummy. Okay. All right, moving on. Whew. My elks, you will figure it out. There's going to be a tower moment, so you're not going to have to think about it for too much longer. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right. Air. Where are we at? Ooh, we're almost at 2 hours. It's amazing how that happens. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys feel very earthy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're showing me like literally like vines like growing and leaves like spawning. I guess that'd be the word for it. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for the week. Any messages or insights from my air signs for the week? For Gemini. Oh, hold on a second. Did I get a card stuck in here? That was so weird. I thought I did. Okay. Gemini, Libra. Okay, air signs. You guys got Firefly. So you're kind of in your energy here with Firefly. Firefly is inspiration. It's a spark. It's fast. It comes in fast and it leaves fast. So if you are getting inspired and getting a lot of ideas, I recommend you sit your butt down and utilize them, write them down, get the wheels in motion if you can, because this kind of energy does not stick around long. Some of you, it is about attraction between you and another person, but I feel like it's more about inspired ideas and ideas coming to you. Motivated. Oh, yes. Sea serpent. Oh, damn it. Sorry. So a couple ways I'm getting this. I'm getting this in the way of sexual attraction between two people, how that goes. But I'm also getting this as creative energy. And that is the same energy, right? So however this is manifesting for you. See, serpent is the sacral chakra. Oh, excuse me. Um, so again, whether sparks are flying between you and another person, or you are inspired and you want to create and you are getting excited and you're having the vision, you're seeing it, you know what you want to do, all that stuff, or both. It's a very powerful energy. You're not going to stop this energy. So I should say it. No wonder they were showing me the vines growing so fast. You're not going to stop this energy, but I want to say it might not stick around long. We do have the eagle on the bottom. In this deck, the eagle speaks of karmic cycles, but I think this is way more about the creative energy that you're coming into, more so than how you're connecting with the person. But both are possible. Ooh, moth attraction. Who had this? Water also had this. So water signs, air signs. Man, I watched the water video. Oh, dolphin is also sexual energy too. Yeah, so some of you guys, that's definitely happening. And like I said too in the astrology portion, like air signs, you guys are definitely feeling the most flirty just because of what's going on in Gemini and Aquarius with Mars and Venus, especially in the beginning of the week. And like I said, the energy might not hang out too long. Towards the end of the week, actually, Venus is going to be working with Uranus in a square. Ugh. Yeah. Might create some tension in any relationships that you've recently started, especially any that were started on lust or passion. Probably gonna go through some stuff by the end of the week versus the beginning. Could be like 180 to situations. But anyway, air signs, you're just in your creative center. You're in your fiery, passionate center, even though you're an air sign. You're getting ideas. You're inspired. You're imaginative. And yeah, that might translate over to attraction and sensuality and sexuality. Either way, there's a magnetism here. The ideas are coming in so fast, the inspiration's coming in so fast, you may even be moving into manifestation mode very easily, very quickly with the moth card. And yes, some of you are experiencing some sexual attraction with a person, maybe many people. I don't know your life like that. Any other messages or insights for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, that's it. Can't even make this up. Hawk! Spirit is all over everybody this week, apparently. Keeping a close eye on everybody. Wow, with Owl. Oh my god, with the whale. Okay, so you guys have a trifecta of basically spirit guide energy. Air signs, just saying. And it's funny that two of them are birds because you're air. But yeah, it's like we got psychic awareness, interconnectedness, being watched over by guides, a lot of spiritual focus and energy and support going on for you this week. It's very cool. I like it. They may even be sending some opportunities your way or people your way. Feels a little bit like divine intervention when the hawk comes out, and it's been coming out for almost everybody. I think there's only one sign it didn't come out for, and I don't remember if it was water or fire. No, fire had it. Was it earth? I don't remember. Only one other sign didn't have it. But let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. Okay? Use my little mini Rider-Waite deck. Any messages or insights for my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? Okay. And, oh, okay, that was weird. So it came out reversed. and then it flew out of my hand when I picked it up, and then it went upright. It's like a switch has been flipped. Air signs. And that's kind of how the firefly feels. It's like suddenly like, whoa, like energy, fire, inspiration, ideas, clarity, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Like it's just suddenly on. You're suddenly turned on. Your sacral suddenly ignited. Like that's how it feels, the kind of energy you're going through this week. So, yeah, some sort of switch has been flipped. It was like this, and then it was like, nope, I'm on now. I'm open. I'm open for business. I'm on. I'm connected. I know what I want. So a switch has been flipped. I'm going to keep that upright because it clearly wanted to be Ace of Wands at the bottom too. That might be an air sign this week. I don't know. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? Interesting. Ace of Cups with the Emperor in reverse. Not the greatest combo. Emperor in reverse is a controlling energy. It's kind of insecure. It's kind of dominating. Is this you? I would be shocked if you're this Emperor in reverse. But I know the Ace of Clubs. What's clubs? I know the Ace of Cups is turning on. That's turning on. And it could be that an emperor is experiencing that. It could be that an individual who normally has it in reverse is suddenly something's activated within them. That's totally possible. But I feel like you're getting activated. Wasn't it the Ace of Wands? Temperance. Divine intervention. Anyway, let's continue. An emperor might be getting turned on this week, literally, or, you know, emotionally or spiritually. But Page of Wands is flirty. It's flirty. It's flirty energy. And it landed just like this. Okay, so I'm just keeping it real with you, air signs. There's an emperor in reverse, whether it is you or someone that you know. You definitely know them. They're talking to you. All right, they're getting flirty with you. They may even be inspired. Something in them has turned on. Something in them has been activated. Something in them is just like bleep. And it's connected to their hearts. It's connected to their passion. And they want to talk about it. They want to express it. And like I said, this could totally be you. And this same energy goes for you too. It's like you're getting flooding of ideas. Like I know you are. I can feel it. And the fact that we have another wand here, I think also confirms that. Let's continue. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys might be getting a love reading. We got Six of Cups here. This is someone you know. Again, if this isn't you. Six of Cups is attached to the Emperor in reverse. That's where it wanted to be. It wanted to be with the Emperor. This is, I'll be just being frank, this is feeling like a love reading. But I just keep hearing inspired, 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 inspired. It's a lot of inspiration going on in your reading and within you. There's just a past connection here. There's a soul connection there. Give me a second. I just don't like that they're in reverse, and they're also coming out with their communication as a page, which tells me that even though something's been activated, and they might literally just be turned on, just saying, something about them is still distorted or out of balance with the Emperor in reverse. Any other messages or insights from air signs? Just caught a glimpse of the Two of Cups. Whoa. Look what landed on the Six of Cups. Ace of Swords in reverse. Something about the past was false or a lie or just an illusion attached to this emperor. And I think it's the way they see it. The way that they handled whatever has gone on between you and them, or whatever has gone on in their past. Because again, this could be you. Whatever's gone on in this emperor's past, it's illusionary. It's illusionary, or they're not seeing it clearly. I mean, that's really the core of it. They're not seeing the past clearly. But now I see, is what I'm hearing. But now I see. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? Whoa, it's way too many. It's like half the deck just vomited out at me. Oh. Wow. Air signs, I feel bad. I don't like reading stuff like this. Look what line on top of the Emperor in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's not honest. Or somebody who doesn't like to, well, yeah, be honest. I mean, someone who doesn't like to share everything. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So, I'm sorry, air signs. I just feel bad. Excuse me. So this Emperor, whether it's you or them, or someone you know, excuse me, it's from all the coughing and channeling. This Emperor has a really hard time seeing themselves clearly and being really fully honest and transparent. This is just historically what they've been like, okay? I want to make that very clear. And I do see insecurity, and because of insecurity, they tend to manipulate. God, I mean, are we back in 2018? What the fuck is this? That's how it feels. Are we reliving 2018? What's happening here? And attach them with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Their past, their history, their patterns. It's like it's I don't want to say tainted. It's coded. It's coded in illusion. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse that really wanted to come over here. Eight of Cups and the Six, guess what? Two of Cups, right? They're attached. They're attached to a past experience, a past connection, because it's the 8 and the 6, which means Two of Cups. They have the Ace of Cups. This is a love reading. It just is what it is. And they want to talk about it. But they're coming in as a Page of Wands. They want to talk about it. They're going to be flirty. They're totally going to be flirty. Something in them's turned on. And I keep wanting to say turned on, which tells me that for some of you, it literally just might be physically turned on. But I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that. That to me is just like illusion. It's illusion. Illusion from the past. Illusion, illusion, illusion. Or they didn't see something clearly in the past and, you know, now they recognize it, but they're coming out like this. They're coming out like this. I don't like these readings. Don't make me read this. I cannot believe this came out. I haven't had a reading like this in so long. This is such old stuff. I mean, it is what it is. That's who they are. Lovers in reverse at the bottom. Let's keep going. Any other messages or insights from my air signs? This also might be, they're reminding me about Mars. Mars and Gemini. Mars is going stationary direct this week, and this could be part of it for some of you. Part of what it's bringing up for you. Along with the fact that Mars is working with Venus, and then Venus is going to go square Uranus. Yeah, fun, right? It's also words. Venus is also working with the North Node in the beginning of the week. So there is a lot of like cosmic energy around Venus, but especially for my air signs. Any other messages or insights for my air signs regarding this spread? On the bottom, Knight of Cups, here they come. God, this can't even get more clear. 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse. What have they been hiding? Ace of Wands. Wow. Guys, I feel like I'm having a weird ass flashback with this reading. I mean, it's so freaking clear. Look at their overall energy. The Knight of Cups approaching with the cup that's now turned on for whatever reason or another. It's been activated. With the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. The 9 and the 3 indicate the 6, which we did have with illusion, right? This person might lie to you. I'm just saying. They might. Totally possible. The 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. I mean, it's like, it's revealing something that's been hidden, along with burdens. It's like, for some of you, it could be revealing cheating, right? Like self-gratifying emotional contentment around many people that they were hiding, that was burdensome, but was surrounded by passion. I mean, my God, I mean, I really feel like I've stepped into 2018. This is kind of ridiculous. I feel like you guys got gypped here. And what is this all coming through under? The Knight of Cups. Could it be an apology? Yeah, the Knight of Cups is an apology card. Sure they could. Sure. Whatever. You can see how I feel about these readings, right? And with the Ace of Wands, what do they want? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Look. True pair. The Queen of Swords in reverse with the Chariot. Something that didn't work out with you. The World and the 10 of Cups. Could this have a new start? Sorry, I'm just tripping out because I really feel like I'm having a flashback right now. I'm so tempted to say stay away from this person. I'm so tempted to. It's totally up to you. Free will and all, you know. I think they want the World and 10 of Cups. I think that's what they want. You're not talking to them. Honestly, you might be blindsided by this person coming in. I'm just looking at the other cards underneath. Yeah. Ugh. Oh God. Oh God. I'm really tempted to say just don't do it. But free will, please. It's your life. It is your life. Whatever you want to do with this. Whatever you want to do. For some, literally, it's like they're burdened by the fact that they've been having fun and entertaining themselves because they didn't see something clearly about the past or about you, and they realize the self-sabotage, and they realize what they really want with the Ace of Wands. I mean, it is really just how the cards are coming out, and it really is this energy. I would stay focused on you. I would stay focused on your beautiful creative spark and energy, and whatever cool thing you're going to create with that, whatever cool circumstances are going to come about for you for that, my Queen of Swords. Because I know most of you are not this king / emperor / page / knight. I know most of you are not. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple other cards on this person. I'm going to use my Lenormand Kipper combo. I mean, just any messages, any other messages, additional messages you have regarding the situation for my air signs. I think this would shock you if this plays out for you. I think it would shock you, and I think some of you would be horrified. Be like, probably how I did during the reading. Did I step back into 2018? Is it 2015 again? Oh shit, am I back in 2012? What's going on? Sorry, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at this stuff. Just shaking my head. Any other messages or insights from my air signs regarding this spread? The key. So something being unlocked with the Eight of Pentacles. And I like, it's kind of what I said, activated. Oh, look, false person at the bottom. Like there's a spark coming in here. Wealthy man. That would be an emperor. Emperor would be somebody who has resources. A lot of threes going on, I will say. 33 and then the 3 and the 13. 525 when I looked at the messed up clock. Fives, change and transformation. Towers, essentially. Child with bad health. Doesn't bode well. Child is like a new beginning. It's usually some kind of like new beginning or jovial energy, joy, something that is just like priceless, precious. And then bad health. It could be very well that there is somebody in their life that is like not doing so hot. I don't feel that way. I feel distortion. That's honestly what I feel here. Like child can be immaturity, you know? It can even be the state of someone's inner child. It's like there's something about this person that's distorted. I mean, I'm also getting really like the patterns from childhood. Six of Cups with the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's exactly what we're looking at here. That's this energy. It's like there's something about this person where their inner child or their emotional maturity has been highly affected by their life experience. Okay. For some, they went in a direction hoping for some kind of self-fulfilling new beginning for themselves that was really centered in self-gratification and having fun. And they may not have been honest about it, only to realize it actually was not what they wanted. The compass. Compass is like a North Node card. It's kind of, there's a star card in this deck. This isn't that. This is a direction, the right direction, according to Spirit. This person is contemplating the best course of action for them, but I'm not convinced about their intentions being super good. Gift. Yeah, they're coming in with an offer. Or at least an apology. Whatever you guys want to do. Not my life. They want to offer stability. They want to offer some sense of stability or security. That's what House is about. They are thinking more long term. You know, and that's also something that happens as we all get older. It's like we start to think more about like, you know, the next 10 years, 20 years, like, how are my finances looking? Am I going to be able to take care of myself? You know, long-term planning. This person is getting to that point. And again, it could just be the age that they're at or like, you know, people around them. It's like they're starting to grow up or whatever, or just handle their business, be adults. And this person's starting to think long-term and they want stability. I don't know if I'm buying it. That you should trust them. Anything else from my air signs? On the bottom, we have unexpected income with the anchor. Courthouse. Ooh, despair. Coffin. Holy crap. Marriage with lovers. Yeah, it's like, so they, typical, sorry, getting annoyed. So they experienced some sort of loss, okay? That's what this is. Sometimes unexpected income just means unexpected. The anchor is like an imprisoned energy, feeling stuck. Courthouse is something legal or something official. Has got them down. Something unexpected has happened. And they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it. It could literally be that maybe, some sort of commitment ended, or realizing, just for whatever reason, they're just realizing this right now, that their shot at a long-term stable something or commitment is over. Because underneath that, we have thoughts with the lilies. This is like thinking about somebody sexually, spiritually. Again, getting turned on. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting so annoyed reading this reading. Distant horizons, fantasies, or thinking about somebody who's far away and thinking about commitment. Yeah, with official person. Commitment. Then we have pathway, which speaks of taking a new path or choosing literally a path, but it has a 2-year timeline. So for some of you, this could have been from someone from a couple years ago. Okay. Or sometime in the last 2 years. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is. This person is reaching a stage in their life, or they're getting older. They want something stable. They want something secure. They wanted to have their fun instead, because they thought they could, or they thought that was their best choice for them, and they thought that's where their happiness lied. And something unexpected has happened. They've lost something. They've either lost a shot with you, or they've lost some kind of commitment of some sort, or they lost out on something financial, and it's just for some reason waking them up, activating them, and they started thinking about you. They started thinking about you. Actually, this might even be the Queen of Swords. It's the King of Swords. Yeah, the King of Swords is attached to this card. And they started thinking about you. And the Ace of Wands. They started getting turned on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Free will, whatever you want to do. Let's go ahead and pull an advice card. I'm tempted to use Romance Angels. This is clearly a romance reading. So yeah, let's do it. Any advice? I'm not going to read this because I don't have the book. Any advice for my air signs regarding this spread? Air signs, you guys might have actually gotten the longest reading. It was like about 30 minutes. Yeah, I think you guys got the longest reading. Any advice for my air signs? Well, Mars retrograde in Gemini was also about commitment too. Commitment and follow through, so. Advice for my air signs regarding this spread. Advice for my air signs regarding the spread. Yeah, I don't even think you guys need advice. Oh, we got 2. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. Unrequited love and let your friends help you. So like I said, there's definitely been some sort of separation here. Unrequited love, you guys know what that is. It's like someone's in, someone's not. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I mean, I obviously like speak to people that you trust. Don't just speak to your friends, but like speak to someone that you trust about this if you need to think about it. For some of you, this could be somebody who you just have a friendship with now. Oh, interesting. Whoa. So for some of you, this could be somebody who's a friend. I mean, I'd be shocked if it went down this way, but this is somebody who's a friend. And they are losing a relationship or a serious relationship, but they're losing it because they were doing things they shouldn't have been doing. And so now they're losing that relationship and they're thinking about you. this would be somebody that I think has either been in this relationship for like at least 2 years, or you've known about this relationship for 2 years, or you met this person in the last 2 years. Something about the last 2 years with this situation for most of you. But this goes to be somebody that you met recently, but something about the last 2 years, even on their end, might be significant. Pandemic, right? Pandemic, during the pandemic. Um, yeah, that's interesting how that came across. But yeah, most of you is just like if you needed to ask support, like if you need to like ask for help or advice, ask for help or advice. But with unrequited love, it's pretty clear that it's like someone's in, someone's not. And I think most of you, that applies to where, you might have been involved with this person and they dipped out to play, um, only to come back and apologize because they're thinking about you now that they've experienced some sort of ending or crisis in their life. Sorry, that's really annoying. Anyway, that's your advice. Okay. Sorry, your signs. I really feel like you guys got gypped. But maybe there are a lot of you had to hear this reading, potentially. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great week and a great night, and take care.